I'm just falling.
Grace and peace. Happy GODfident Mondays. You heard it. It's personal. It's personal. When I pause and I recollect and I think about what's happening in the world around us, in the society around us, you gotta think for a minute. Now it's personal. See, how the enemy fights against us, it's everything goes for him. He won't stop at nothing to ensure your demise. He won't stop at nothing to ensure that you've lost your faith. He won't stop at nothing to ensure that the perspective you have about God is messed up and slighted. He won't stop at nothing to ensure yet that your primary foundation and how your mind processes is on everything but God and the Word of God. So yeah, it's personal. It's personal because as the enemy tries to affect and infect our families and our personal situations and tribulations to use it against us. Come on now. It's personal. Genesis chapter 11, verses 4-6. And it reads, "And they said, Go to, let us build a city and a tower, whose top may reach unto heaven. And let us make us a name, lest we be scattered abroad upon the face of the whole earth. And the Lord came down to see the city and the tower, which the children of men builded. And the Lord said, Behold, the people is one, and they have all one language. And this they begin to do, and now nothing will be restrained from them, which they have imagined to do." It's personal. You got to understand, in this chapter here in Genesis chapter 11, Nimrod has the nerve. Yeah, I know you hear, baby. Nimrod has the nerve to want to create this plan to build a structure, a tower. And if you listen to the verse, his sole purpose was to be known. Ooh, his sole purpose was to get some kind of glory. He wanted his name to be remembered all throughout. He wanted status. So I need you to understand that in this moment, God took it personal. Because the Lord is seeing this man, and he's seeing all of these people come together for something that wasn't for his glory. Oh, it's personal. Y'all got nerve to put your minds together and use the gifts and the skill set that I placed inside of you against my will? Oh, it's personal. I need you to understand the enemy is so strategic in his attack toward you that the enemy yearns to disprove the word of God while raising up the validity of other beliefs and other cultures. Yeah, he'll get you to believe in all of those other religions. He'll get you to believe in all of these other beliefs. He'll get you to believe that the word of God ain't true, that because it was rewritten multiple times over years that you can't put your trust and faith in it. He'll get you to believe that there's something wrong with the word of God, but you can believe historical context when it comes to other things. You don't believe the history of the Bible, but believe the history of other writings and scribes. Believe the history that the enemy wants to persuade you with. Powerful verse was the fact that God said, because they made up their minds, if we don't stop them, there will be nothing that will be able to stop them. Oh, I need you to understand that this is personal to God. And this is personal because he created us to have dominion and authority. So when people got the nerve to use their dominion and authority for means of witchcraft, to use their dominion and authority for sorcery, to use their dominion and authority for mysticism, to use their dominion and authority to attack in the spiritual realm, to come against the children of God. I need you to understand it's absolutely personal, because the enemy is going to use those other elements to come against your family, to come against your marriage, to come against your finance, to come against your children. So you got to take it personal. If you need a modern day example, come on, Coach Prime. It's personal. He affected his children, his team, to get them to lock in and to understand that everything outside the locker room don't matter. But when things outside the locker room got the nerve to want to come against the locker room, you take it personal. I need everyone under the sound of my voice to understand that the enemy is coming against the locker room of your family. He's coming against everything that's connected to your future. He's coming against everything that is destined for you. Take it personal and fight back. Take it personal. Get in the word. Take it personal. Pray to God like never before. It don't matter if you don't like what's happening around you. It don't matter if your prayers haven't been answered as of yet. That ain't what you need to focus on. Take it personal that the enemy wants to use all of those situations to get you to quit and give up on God. Take it personal. It's time for us to take back the territories. It's time for us to take back our dominion, our authority. Use this tool. Use this weapon not to perpetuate your traumas, not to perpetuate your anxiety, not to perpetuate your depression, not to perpetuate tearing down one another, whether it's your black brothers or your white brothers, your black sisters or your white sisters. I need you to understand it's time for us to take this personal. The enemy is raising up principalities, rulers of darkness to come against the word of God and everything that it stands on. Take it personal, family. Grace and peace. Happy GODfident Mondays.